Hey everyone. Okay, so if you have hydrosapoda, or if you just have an issue with a boil at the current moment, I have a good remedy that helps speed things along. It helps them bust, or it helps bring the boil to head. Now, one way you can do it is you can just make a paste and apply it to the boil. You can use turmeric and ginger and mix it together with some water and make a paste and put that topically on where the boil is. And yes, the turmeric will make your skin a certain color, but it helps. It works. Um, Both of these are antibacterial, what is it called? Microbial. I forget the word. Um, and another good one, like I said earlier, was coconut oil is good for that too. Tea tree oil. There's a few of them. Like if you want to just make some super powerful topical thing, I would take maybe coconut oil, a little ginger, a little turmeric, a little tea tree oil, and just mix it into a paste and do that. I might do that actually later, as a matter of fact. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to pour some water in this mug just to get it ready. I'm going to do the other way you can do it, though, which is ingesting it. So I do it as a tea. I got some ground ginger today, and I have this. And I also put a little cinnamon in mine just because cinnamon helps with blood sugar and everything. So I don't know. I forgot why I put it originally, and then you need black pepper because black pepper makes turmeric work better. And you can Google all this. It's a reason it's a reason why, but I don't know how to explain it. So okay, so I will be right back, you guys. I'm gonna pour this water though into a mug and let it cool a little bit. And my hand. And I'm gonna put this tea bag for the flavoring effect because yes, it's kind of a turmeric has an interesting Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I brought that, but I'm gonna do it later because unfortunately, with the weather cooling down, the coconut oil is solid. Like coconut oil, if it goes over 70 degrees, it'll melt. It starts getting soft. And it gets totally just clear if it's way harder than that. I usually have it in a Ziploc so it won't spill over or anything when that happens. Okay, so yeah, this is good unrefined or virgin organic coconut oil, tea tree oil. I'm just gonna make a paste later with all these turmeric and ginger. Okay, so for the tea though, what you need is 1 teaspoon. I did a tablespoon last night, not knowing, not looking it up or anything. I just did it because I had forgot. 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder. You could do this 3 times a day. I did, like I said, accidentally last night. I did 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of it. So in a day, that's about what they want you to do. 1 teaspoon of turmeric. 1, I'll do maybe half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of ginger. And they also have capsules of these, of ginger turmeric. I used to get them at Walmart. And I think, for a long time, I wasn't dealing with boils or anything. So, Okay, so yeah, 1/4 teaspoon ginger. And a quarter, what is this? 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then the last part, pepper. I don't measure, I just do like a shot of it, a dash of it. But let me mix this. Ooh, it looks really nasty, you guys, but trust me, it works. And then just a shot of pepper. And then for flavor, or just to help it kind of go down a little better, I don't know if it really mattered last night. I didn't really taste it, obviously, due to turmeric, but I was able to kind of chug it down pretty quick with no issues. So I just put a tea bag in there to help it. Normally I would put that in first, but I wanted to demonstrate, so it's kind of like floating in this. And I gotta wait a few minutes, wait about 3 minutes. Whoa. And let it kind of sit. So yeah, you guys, it did help because I had like no relief for days. It was really bad. If you experience those, especially like in areas that you don't really have access to easily, like your back or whatever. So it was like very painful, and like the past few nights I was able to like hold on. So like I was able to sleep on one side. I mean, you know how you toss and turn, right? So one side was a little better than the other, and then inevitably, I turned the other way or whatever. But yes, last night I couldn't really turn at all, so without it hurting. So I finally was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that little tonic, and I did it. And I felt like instant, effects, because you just know, your body. I felt instant effects because, like, it felt like it was throbbing a little bit. I was like, it felt just suddenly, it felt real, like, you know how you have like a hangnail or something, and then when you finally pick it, or like even before you pick it, when it's really at that painful point, like it starts throbbing and hurting. That's what it felt like all of a sudden, after I drank the tonic. So I think it really helped instantly. Maybe it was because the amount I drank of the turmeric, because I did drink more at a time than they said, but like, I don't know. It could have been that, but I was like, I felt something. So you know how we are with the hydrate, we kind of check. We're always checking, see if there's drainage or whatever. I felt something kind of liquidy, and I knew it wasn't. I knew. I think that was after I put it on there. I put some topically of just the turmeric. I made a paste, and I put some of that, on it, and like, I want to say, like, not even after I put it on, just a little bit maybe it was a combination of drinking it and that, um, it just started literally draining. But it's a process. It doesn't all drain at once. Even, like, um, when you do it at the doctor and stuff, they kind of push on it to make it go more. And then also, while it's draining, it drains kind of slow. So it'll come out and then you still have it'll still be kind of raised. And then finally it'll just totally be out, like, after a few days or a day or two. It depends how big it is and all that. But, yeah, you guys. So I've been able to just function today, and I was able to sleep last night, everything because of that. I think because of that. Because it just was, like, impossible. I was just like, you know what? Let me go get a knife. No. Cause I had it. I was like, but anyway, thankfully I don't deal with them as much, like, these days. But all right, I'm gonna taste some of this. It's kind of hot though because I just poured this water. It all kind of congregates at the bottom. That's the only problem. But at that point, you just chug it, that last drip, because that's where all the goodness is, all the beneficial goodness is. So that's why I didn't know if I should put the tea bag, because I really don't taste anything. I don't taste it. The turmeric and everything just covers it. I'm not saying like it's good. I'm just saying, like, this hitting because it's hot. It's cold too. So, but yeah, you guys. So this is I'm gonna drink the rest of this. This is what I gotta do. It helps. I'm like a big believer in just, like, I get my, I get my stuff. I get my, shots and everything. But I'm just saying, like, I do believe in, like, essential oils, and I do believe in, like, home remedy kind of things and herbs and stuff like that. I do believe in that. But not to the point where it's like, oh my God, I'm not gonna go to the hospital or doctor if it's real severe, But I do have a lot of faith in it with this thing specifically because there's not a lot of, like, treatment for it. Like, it's kind of like they kind of go by how big it is and how much it's ready to be removed or lanced, and then they kind of do the antibiotic route, and it's just, that's no fun. I hate antibiotics, especially the female aspect of it. You ladies know what I mean. It's just, I have to go get that kind of special yogurt to prevent that, from happening. And it's just, I'd rather just do it this way first. And then, I can't even think of the last time I went for anything boil related or hydra related to the doctor, because it's just like, I don't know. It could be because one of my pills I'm on is helping with that. But when I first was dealing with it, yeah, I didn't know even what was going on. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna drink the rest of this. About to have me some ham, and I made some gratin potatoes, and I made more yams, and yeah, so I have dressing. I have, like, a lot here to eat off of, so I'm just like, I maybe don't need to go anywhere. I go back to work next week though, so but thankfully also, since I've been off, my med has helped. My med, I figured out how to kind of deal with it with the nausea. I remembered my doctor saying take 2 before work and then take 1 at lunch, and I was taking out 3, so maybe that's why it was just a crash of it, and it was just like too much on my body. I don't know. So last night I started again, just doing the 2. I should have taken them by now actually, but 2, and then I take another one at 1. I set my alarm because that's when I would have lunch. I'm having lunch around the 1 o'clock time, so that's why. Yeah, I hope that works. I think it will, because the last time I did this dosage, like, it wasn't I don't remember having as many issues with it as I have now with the nausea. Usually the nausea kind of subsides by now. So yeah, I think that was what it was. It's just too much at once. So all right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm just gonna guzzle this down. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Have a good night.